Hi, I'm Tara from Lush Palm, and today we're here with Julia. Hey. Fabulous yoga teacher extraordinaire. And I've been feeling a little, sometimes when I serve before and after, I feel like a little bit like, my body's just kind of sore in certain places or feels a little funny. So we brought Julia in to show us some yoga poses for surfers.
Cool. And today we're going to go through a little bit of what you can do before you go surfing and then some postures that will be good for post-surf too. So Tara, let's get started right away. We're going to begin with our pre-surf postures and child's pose. So if you're not familiar with child's pose, start off in a tabletop. So you're going to ground your shoulders right over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Take a deep full breath in. Exhale, bring your big toes to touch. Send your knees out nice and wide for child's pose. You'll drop your hips back down onto your heels and then stretch your fingertips as far forward as you can, either on your mat. If you're on the sand, I would definitely suggest using a towel rather than a mat, and then allow your third eye center to drop all the way towards the ground. Once you're here, the point of this posture is to get nice and open through your hips, and then also create some space in the front line of your chest. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed down the back of your heart. Breathe deeply into your belly. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Really nice, Tara. Two more like that. Breathe in. Open mouth, let it go. Amazing. One more time. Really stretch through your fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Now you're more than welcome to stay in child's pose as long as it feels good for your body. But as you're ready to transition, inhale, press yourself up into tabletop once more. So we're going to come back into our hands and knees. Now to open into your heart and your hips as well as your ribs, inhale, reach your left hand high to the sky. You want to open your heart up, feel that space in your armpit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your left hand through that open space of your wrist and your knee, just like Tara here. And then lift your front elbow, so that's your right elbow, above your wrist crease, so you can use that leverage of your hand into the earth or the sand to slowly start to twist your left ribs, so that will be your bottom ribs in this posture, up towards the sky. Now as you breathe in, inhale, lengthen through your back, and then your exhale, lift up through your chest. Really nice. Again, two more rounds. Breathe in, stretch through your right hand, and then exhale, lift your heart up. Amazing. Once more, deep breath in, and exhale, rinse. Now press deeply into your front palm, your right hand. Inhale, stretch your left hand high to the sky. So unravel, roll your wrist out, give a twirl through your hand. Take a deep full breath. Exhale, plant your palm back onto the earth. Now ground into that hand. Inhale, reach your right hand high to the sky. Feel your chest open, feel your ribs. Breathe deep, inhale. Exhale, thread the needle on the other side. So anything we do on one side, we're always going to do on the other side to keep our body nice and even. Now again, with your top elbow stacked over your ribs, make sure your hips are in alignment. You want to guide on this side, your left hip bone back. Now breathe long through your ribs, fresh inhale. On your exhale, lift and open through your chest. Now continue to breathe. Two more rounds, find some strength in your legs, squeeze to the midline. Yeah, use your belly to lift your heart. One more round of breath. Really nice. Now ground into your left hand. Inhale, slide your right hand high to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back into tabletop. Beautiful. Now let's move on to some strength. We'll get nice and open through our chest. Inhale, high plank pose. Come high onto your toes and your legs. Really nice. Now, Tara, stretch your heart forward towards the top of the mat a little bit more. Beautiful. Squeeze the back of your thighs. Get strong through your belly. Now this is going to help you prep as you jump up on your mat and your board here. Now inhale, slide forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Once you're there, press the top of your feet either into the sand or your mat. Inhale to baby cobra. Soften your glutes, let the strength come from your core, and then press your heart forward towards your chin as you guide your chin back into your chest. Amazing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, softly lower back down to your mat. Now curl deeply into your toes. Press your toes back onto the earth. Inhale, high plank pose. Press all the way back up. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Elevate your hips nice and high. Now we're going to move through a sun A flow. That's a movement with our breath here, just to build up some heat and warm up our body a little bit. Inhale, gaze forward to the horizon of your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet behind your hands. Once you get to the top and you're connected, take a soft bend in your knees so you can really feel that space in your sacrum, that's your lower back, and all the way down your spine. Now inhale, halfway lift. Either set your fingertips on the earth or your shins, just like Tara here. Guide your collarbones wide apart. Amazing. And then pull your shoulder blades onto your back. Really nice. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Let the crown of your head relax. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Round into your feet. Stretch your fingertips all the way up to the sky. Now as you find that foundation through your legs, you're engaged through your quads. Get soft through your shoulders. And then stretch through your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly release to the ground. Now you're more than welcome to take that on a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3. We're going to keep moving so we can show you some other postures to practice before your surf session today. Now inhale, halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your palms and step your toes back. Inhale, slide forward, deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down, pin your elbows into your ribs. Amazing. Inhale, upward facing dog. You want to broaden it across your chest. Take a full inhale. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Lift your hips to the sky. Nice full breath here. Inhale, stretch your right leg high. You want to find some space for your left hamstrings here. So point your right hip going down rather. There we go. Stretch your foot out. Yeah, you want to roll out through your ankle and your hip. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your palms. Now settle your back left knee to the earth. And walk your right heel forward so your ankle is either in front of your knee or right underneath. Really nice. Inhale, rise up to Anjaneyasana. It's a modified crescent lunge. Pull your fingertips high to the ceiling. Amazing. Now get strong in between your legs. So pull your thighs to touch and squeeze in through your core. Inhale your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right quadricep. Beautiful. Now as you breathe in, inhale, lengthen through your sides. And as you exhale, press into your hands so your heart lifts up. One more time, inhale, breathe. Exhale, rinse out. Stay here as long as it feels good. Now drop your hands back to the mat, frame your right toes. Inhale, three-legged downward facing dog. Lift your left knee up, send your right leg all the way back. Beautiful. Now go ahead, settle that right foot back down into downward dog. Remember, whatever we do on the right, we're going to do on the left. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Now again, settle your right knee to the earth and step your left toes forward just to touch so your knee is nice and stable here. Now inhale, rise up to Anjaneyasana. Send your fingertips high. As you spike down through that front left heel, make sure you draw your left hip bone back. Yeah, nice. Now inhale your hands to your heart. Exhale, twist. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Now as you work to lengthen through your tailbone here, find that slight tuck. Pull it forward towards your knee. Yeah, you're gonna feel your lower back open up. Now inhale, lengthen forward, take a breath. And exhale, rinse from your bottom ribs to the sky. Now remember, you can stay as long as it feels good in your body. Make sure to be even right to left side. Now go ahead, release your hands, frame your left toes. Inhale, send your left leg up and back, three-legged downward facing dog. Really nice. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's get into some standing postures on our feet. Really work and warm up those legs before we get on the board. Inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Amazing. Inhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana. Spiral open, nice and wide. Now make sure you're breathing in this posture here. It's nice that Tara's facing away from the camera so you can really get that nice setup of the legs here. You'll notice how her knee is right over her ankle, so nice and grounded here. And then ribs are right over the hips. Now, guide your shoulder blades to touch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Set your front right elbow onto your right thigh. You want to give yourself space here to open and lift. Now re-engage through your back left foot. Yeah, hone your left leg up. Now as you inhale, find that length through your spine here. And as you exhale, roll your heart up. Amazing. Find a little bit more length through your top bone. One more round of breath. Now inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Take a fresh inhale. Exhale, low lunge, plant your hands. Inhale, Inhale, send your right heel high to the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, float your left leg high, even it up. Exhale, step through, full push. Nice. Inhale, warrior two, open wide. Now we can see Tara's front side here, so that's gonna help you get a little bit more visual cues to set up in your body. Gaze back at your back right foot. Make sure your foot is parallel to either the edge of your mat or your towel. And then stretch wide across your fingertips here. You want lots of space through your heart. Melt your shoulder blades down. Get nice and strong through your legs. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Shift forward, then towards the earth. Now as you breathe, use that leverage point of your arm on your leg to keep your knee grounded past your left big toe. And then pull your ribs in, nice and strong. Beautiful. Now gaze to the sky, take a deep breath. And stay one more round here. Amazing. Now inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands down to the earth. Inhale, send your left leg up to the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep full inhale. Tara, exhale, go ahead, come down to a seat. Now those are wonderful poses that you can take on for your pre-surf. Tara, I bet you're feeling pretty warm now in your body.
Yeah, a little spicy. It's good.
Yeah.
It's perfect, especially if it's cold in the water. This is like, it's perfect.
Yeah. So as you're moving, just make sure you're connecting with your breath, so staying really strong. Once you get more familiar with these postures, you can always really stretch that out, hold them a little bit longer, go through a few rounds of those warrior twos and extended side angle. We're going to show you what you can do when you get out of the water now, so you can feel nice and open after your surf. So starting back in tabletop, this is going to be a really nice pose to open up through your arms and your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come to puppy dog pose. So you're going to keep your hips lifted over your knees and stretch your fingertips forward. As you rest your third eye down, you're going to keep your elbows up. So the main difference here from child's pose is our hips are lifted nice and high, heart and arms are up off the earth. I'm sure Tara can feel this nice through her outer traps here, into her shoulders, all the way through her armpits too. So take a couple breaths, just let your heart drop down towards the earth. Make sure you stay soft through your face, your eyebrows, and your jaw here. That really helps to open. Now slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Be extra mindful as you lift back up. Amazing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press your hips high to downward facing dog. Now go ahead, pedal out your legs here. It's probably gonna feel good to open your hamstrings up after you surf. We're gonna get nice and deep into our pelvis now. So go ahead and come back to center. Inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Exhale to a runner's lunge. You're gonna step your right foot to the outside of your right hand and then settle your left knee down to the ground. Now both palms come to the inside of the right leg for this posture, and you want to step your right toes so far forward that your ankle is well past your knee here. Now it might feel pretty intense to stay on your palms, so you can always stay there. Or if you need a little bit more opening, come down to your forearms. Wherever you're at, just breathe and allow your pelvic bowl to drop down towards your mat, your towel, whatever surface you're on. It might even feel good to release your head, your neck. Just be mindful to keep your shoulders on your heart. Now once again, feel free to stay here as long as your body needs, but when you're ready to move on, inhale, press into your palms, lift your heart back up. And then your exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Just swing that right foot back to your left, lift your hips up. Now inhale, elevate your left heel high to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge, step your foot to the outside of your hands. Nice, and you can see it a little better on this tide as Tara opens up to your view. You'll notice how her palms are to the inside of her left foot. And this hip, while you want it to drop down, avoid letting it fall out of alignment with your left hip. Keep your right hip nice and even. Now as you breathe in, find that length in your spine. This side may feel different than the last, so maybe you come down, maybe you stay lifted. Just be mindful to release through your pelvis. Let your heart get nice and soft. Relax through your face and your jaw. Thanks. One more deep breath in. And stay for the exhale. Now inhale, press into your palms. And exhale, lift back, downward facing dog. Amazing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back down to a seat on your mat. And go ahead, guide your legs forward towards the top of your mat or towel. And from there, lower all the way down to the earth. So come all the way down to the ground. Once you get on the ground, walk your heels up so they're right behind your glutes. And then we're going to take supine figure four, a really nice hip and thigh stretch. So go ahead, take your right leg, set it on top of your left thigh. Amazing. And then slowly guide your right knee open just a tad. And if it feels like a lot of intensity, if you're already getting a good stretch on the outside of your right leg, your right glute, go ahead and lift your left foot up off the ground and interlace your left hand around your left thigh. And just get nice and relaxed for your shoulders. Make sure you're breathing through your jaw, and at any point in time you encounter a pose that requires you to breathe less, just come out. You can always set your foot back down onto the ground and just take a few rounds of breath. Use your right elbow to press your right knee open. And whenever you're ready to transition, go ahead, slowly release from this posture. So settle your feet back to the earth. Take your left ankle this time, place it on top of your right leg, and then just breathe. Yeah, you might want to lift your left foot back up again, go right ahead. Yeah, take the same shape. But remember, sometimes our body left to right is a little bit different. So this side, you may want to go a little bit further or come out and keep your foot on the earth. Just be mindful to open through your left knee here. That's what's going to help you get that stretch to the outside of your left IT band, your left foot. You good? Good. So we're feeling good here. Take a couple more rounds of breath. And remember, you're always welcome to stay as long as your body needs to or as long as you have time for. And then when you're ready, go ahead, set your feet back onto the mat. We'll take some twists to close. So cactus your arms out wide at your sides. Take a nice deep breath in. As you're ready, inhale, lift your knees up over your hips. And on your exhale, slowly allow your knees to fall over towards the left to begin. Now worry less about what's going on in your shoulders. If one of your shoulders lifts off the earth, that's okay. Just be more mindful to keep your top hip up over your bottom hip and just breathe. Nice. Now inhale, elevate your knees back up over your hips. And on your exhale, drop your knees over towards the right. Get nice and grounded here. Make sure to relax through your face and your eyebrows and breathe across your chest. As you inhale, find length through your spine, so draw up. And as you exhale, rinse, feel your ribs pull in with the strength of your core. So a couple more rounds of breath. Awesome. Now inhale, guide your knees back over your hips. And on your exhale, give yourself a little squeeze. Roll your eyebrows into your knees. Take a deep, deep breath in. On your exhale, final Shavasana, just release. Let all of that hard work go. Know not only your practice, but your serve. Now, if you have time to stay in Shavasana, we invite you to rest as long as you can. However, just make sure you do some postures after you serve so your body can feel nice, relaxed, and open. And as Tara mentioned, my name is Julia Sparkman. I'm so happy to be here with the Lunch Palm community today. I hope you have great serve, happy yoga. Namaste.